Resume, and that is on. Let me put myself here so I can see what I'm doing. All right, so let's, oh, I need a timer.
I have one. We can use mine if you want.
Okay, cool. Could you put a 3-minute timer on?
Yep.
Cool. I could actually use this one too, but it'd be kind of weird with the video.
Yeah, this will be good. It's loud. All right.
So first one is just really just it can be here or just stepping. As long as you're doing that, dropping the shoulder at every step. That's the main thing. Footwork's not really important. I mean, it is, but it doesn't matter where you're at. As long as you're dropping. When you're dropping, you're either winding up one leg or the other. This whole time, all you're doing is winding up the legs. Going one leg or the other. And of course, you can wind the waist up a little this way or this way, but you don't have to. Can't see. These windows are funny on my phone. Oh, yeah, okay, there you go. Try to slow down and kind of drop the center of gravity too, so it's like you're hanging from a string and just sitting down here. Let the shoulders drop each time. And even to try to get your regular step in there too. Just your regular step. So pretty much your fighting stance is just your regular step anyway. The distance, you're taking a regular step. There's fighting stance, right? So if you can just kind of walk any direction you want naturally, you can fight off of that step, any of the steps. You want to imagine punches coming at you kind of slow motion. That's 10-second mark.
Yeah.
And then of course the next step is just going to be the usual, bringing the back foot with you. But make sure the whole time putting this in there, drop. So you're going drop, 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 drop. Kind of bending here just a little bit. Okay. Definitely got to emphasize that hanging from a string, your weight's here, and you're just dropping from and never move. You can even just bring the back leg just a little bit or a lot, either way. Just make sure you're straining the leg every time you do spring. Sitting down. Remember, you're always dealing with their jab at the same time too. So. You can always just turn to this is the same step here. Circle. Instead of doing it this way. You always do this one. All right, same thing, other side. When you bring your back leg to be kind of on the back leg too. You don't want to really be in the middle. You want to end up here. Because in other moves too, that's going to be where you, so you can have leverage from here. Here you don't have so much leverage from here. You do really shift your weight. Right? So anyways, yeah, so try to really sit down with that. So you're here, supposed to hit. I mean, obviously the weight shifts here, 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 but just try to make sure it ends up here more like an anchor or something. It really works the hell out of the leg. Okay, so now same idea back to the other side. You're working that step. You can throw the jab or not throw the jab, doesn't matter. But bring the step with you. Bring that step. And remember, you're in the back leg, you're here, and then push into the ground. Here. Try not to cut it short, like slip a gear, so to speak. In other words, like you don't want to just do this, right? You want to use follow the whole turn.
So are we weaving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're bringing the back leg.
Okay.
Right. But slow. You want to feel the whole turn from here just to here. And then here to here, here to here, here to here, up, all the way back. So nice and slow.
Wait.
Like you're underwater or something even thicker than water, you know? Remember, hanging from a string, you're moving from here. You want to dip a little. Of course, what this is adding that we weren't doing before is this, bringing the leg with you. So be careful to have it in the right position. You know, make sure the knee and everything's all lined up with the foot. It's real important to be real comfortable. You know, try to find a space where you're real comfortable. You have good range of motion. You want to kind of keep your head on I think they call it a gyroscope. Where it's like, even if it's moving here, you know, your head, you don't go here, right? It's like, right. So while you're doing this, keep that feeling of hanging from a string. You'll find it really makes you work your legs a lot more, actually. Be smaller or bigger. Little ones. Whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable with. You know? Make sure you can bring that back leg with you. Take a little bit of an angle if you like to. As you're doing this, you can angle. Here, that kind of thing. You can follow through with the circle. So now same move, other side. So from this side now. So you're bringing that back leg with you. Bring the back leg with you. And then really set here. Push into the leg, See how my weight's still here? I can still lift it. Push the leg, then push across. And when you come back, also line this up. You don't want to punch right away, but just mainly this, bringing the leg. Right. Remember, hanging from a string, so everything's really from, not so much from here, not so much from here, but right here. And just work with whatever range of motion you're real comfortable with. In this case, we're going slow. So really just, you don't have to speed it up or anything here, just slow, like. Works the legs actually a little more that way. Like hanging from a string. So it's all happening here. Let's work on same thing, but off of the front angle. So instead of working off this back step, work the opposite step. So we'll work the 3. Right. From there, but then we'll roll. So instead of just working here, bringing this with us, then and you can come back. So okay. That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thing is the set, when you do this, really set it. Your weight's there, you're really a lot of gravity there, all the gravity there. Make sure the upper half here is kind of disconnected in a sense. It's more of this doing all the work. And then you can add all this however you want, whenever you want. Yeah. So make sure the focus is here. Remember, you're setting them up to, like, just like the Matador, we're setting them up for different ones, right? So you're going here, you're over here, so that they'll throw it over this way. Then you rock here, or here. You can keep it going too this way, right? You go here and just keep it going. Or you can stay over here. So if you so that's a remember when you're doing this, just like when you're doing this, you can be doing it this way, right? Same move. Same thing with this. When you're doing these, it's the same step as. So you can use these steps from that too as well, right? So you're going here, you can. You know what I mean? So now same thing, other way though, other way. So it's like you're setting up for a hook, but roll.
Same thing though, just other stance, right?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Remember, it's real easy to skip this. It's all I do it myself all the time. I'm always reminding myself that, like, it's real easy to do that and this, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but without really loading the legs, which you want to try to do as much as possible, like really load that leg here, wind it up. You don't necessarily see it, but you wind it in the leg, sitting down a little. So wind up, load the leg, load this leg, load this leg. Okay. This. Like the downstairs, kind of like a wave. The downstairs is kind of ahead of the move, so it's always everything's always following what the downstairs is doing right here. So this can catch up. Catch up. It's like those toys they have where you twist. You can twist the waist so you can go like this and let go, and it'll hit you. It's like that, but you're moving all of this and just kind of keeping this part. You're almost holding it back so that it doesn't just move with the lower body completely like this, right? You hold it back a little so there's a little delay, so it doesn't do this, right? Just hold it back, natural delay. So even though you're moving here, this can always catch up whenever it wants to. But just by moving here, you're winding up. So you're creating all kinds of torque here. And this can catch up. Of course, we're doing it with this one. So you might do it without even punching here and just do that, right? It's fine just to do that, just roll through when you wave. Just really get comfortable with that range of motion right there. And then the punching is really easy then. Once you like it's kind of throw themselves. All right. So let's actually, so let's mix the other step we were doing in before, the, you know how you bring the back leg and then you pivot, right?
Mhm.
So use that and just mix those in, that pivot, as well as, actually, let me see what time we got. Let me see how much. I think we have time for a lot more than that. My clock's not there. Let me see.
It's 6:10.
Oh, okay. So that's, yeah, we got plenty of time. So let's work just on bringing the back leg and pivoting. You can, once you find your pivot, you can throw this in. See that? Right? Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, remember to keep bringing the back leg with you though. Bring it with you, then pivot. Pivot. So once you found your range of motion, you can go ahead and start just pivoting however you want, you know. Just putting those two together. Which should be easy because it's all here anyway. Just like we were just doing. Right? Still, this shouldn't work. You got the timer?
Yeah, it's on.
Oh, okay. Oh, the round's on.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I can start it again.
Okay.
You said go before and then you said something else, or you said like, it sounded like it was, I put it on, but then, yeah.
I hear you. Sorry about that.
I can restart it if you want.
Cool.
Should I restart?
Sure.
Okay.
And we're all from here. Still trying to roll the ball right here. That's where all the really effort is, just moving that. Everything moves around that too. You can also move straight into the roll and then move straight. Either way, you just go roll and then change this as you go. It's easier to do the foot first, I think. Remember, it's putting your back leg in a position to be on your marks. Get set. So all you're trying to do is get this leg set. first. Then you can, everything comes off of that. That's where all your power is coming from, right? You push from there. Here, or there. Oh, did it ring?
Yeah, ring.
Okay, so same thing, other side. All off the right leg. Remember, it's all about putting this in a position to be on and get set.
Oh, and it's around.
Angle. Whew, okay, so now let's work the same thing, but off of the front leg now. So we'll go back to the regular strong side. Same deal, but off of the front leg. Bring it here. Look for your angles. Bring it. Look for your angles. Either here or here. Remember, you might be a little bit pigeon-toed as well. So it's easy to do this. And once you're comfortable with that, go slow. Once you're comfortable with these, you can throw your whatever dip you want in there too. right? Or rather,
Are we starting the round?
oh, yeah.
Okay.
Take your time with the angles before you put the dip in there, unless it's just easy to do. So here, same thing. It's like you're ready to jump backwards. Constantly winding this leg to jump backwards. That's funny. Some angles, good angles there. Okay, same thing. Other side. We have enough time, right?
Yeah.
We're good. Yeah.
That messed up my timer.
That's probably it. That's probably about time right there. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's do a, let me see. Let's do a cool down.
Okay.
We just try to put it all together. Or you can just do it, not necessarily a cool down, but just do a cool down afterwards. Do the same thing slow, but basically kind of like we were doing in the beginning, just dropping the shoulders. You can do whatever footwork you want. The angles, the rolls. Take your time though. Try to feel the stretch in here. You do it. Remember, like you're hanging from a string. You don't have to worry about it. Just go from here. Just that's all you're really trying to do is move there. Now all the punches will catch up. Whew. I guess I gotta do another cool down round.
That was good timing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna kick us off. I forgot. I don't think she's having class tonight.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but
Right.
I need to go too. Cool. Thank you. It was
Sounds
awesome.
Cool. No problem. Have a nice Friday.
Yeah, thanks. You too. Have a good weekend.
Definitely. Yeah, we're working the same thing.
Yeah. I know, that's funny. I know. I was like, what? We haven't worked on those for a while. We should get back to them.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah. Ah, it's so cool. Worked out
Especially
good.
now that you mix it with that footwork, it's a little different, right?
Yeah.
You can add more to it.
Yeah,
It's
totally.
It's a little more complex at first, but then I think it simplifies where it's all a lot more. Both are more simple after, you know.
Yeah.
Just take your time when you do it. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, have a good one.
All right, thanks, you too. Take care.
Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Bye.